Power 108.9, a station for the people.
If you're a content creator, social media socialite, influencer, or simply love to record current events, you need the Joystick. The Joystick is an essential tool for every type of digital content creator. It holds 2 or more mobile phones or tablets, allowing users to stream and record hands-free on multiple apps simultaneously. And it's lightweight and portable. For more information or to purchase your Joystick today, visit our website at www.joystick.com.
But shout out to our friends over there at Credit Building Professionals. What up, Credit Craig?
I tried to come with you.
That's what she said. Ooh.
Oh,
Hey.
Power 108.9, a station for the people. The opinions and views expressed by this program are those of the program host, and guest, and do not necessarily reflect the views of Power 108.9 and its officials. We hope you enjoy.
Hey everybody, welcome to Behind the Scenes of Hollywood. I am Sonia, and I'm here with my lovely co-host Shanisa.
hey guys.
Hey, we are at Power 108.9, coming to you live with celebrity news.
Yes. See, you got your Hawk shirt on over there. You look cute in red.
Absolutely, go Hawks! They play tonight.
Who do we play?
Miami Heat.
Oh, okay. What time?
It's at 7 p.m.
So
We'll
I
be
have to
just
run up out of here.
exactly. We'll
Go
be
watch
running
the
out,
game.
trying to catch the game. But I'll be doing something else. I'll be skating. So I'm gonna be rooting for
skating.
them because normally when I'm in the building, they actually win. So
Oh, so you like that good luck.
Exactly.
Charm. Okay,
Right.
alright.
Their good luck charm. I was there on Friday night and they won against the Heat. They came back from a deficit and boom, hit them for the W. So excited.
Cool. Yeah, the pandemic has changed how I look at sports. Like, I used to be like so into it, but like once we lost it for a period of time, I'm like trying to, get back excited. I am a little bit, but
Okay.
yeah,
Get
I don't
there.
even be all excited about my Buckeyes anymore, like I used to be.
Really? You gotta get back into
what's
it.
up with me.
They need us. They need us rooting for them.
Yeah, they do. They do. But all right, guys, we have some crazy topics. Who all we have today, Sonia?
Oh, we got the Kardashians in the news.
Oh, really?
Right.
What?
Who knew?
Kardashians.
Who are they?
I mean, right.
A family in
They're
Hollywood.
on the hottest topics, trending news every single week, every single day.
Every single week, every single day, they are in the news, and along with Black China now, right?
Yeah, Black China versus the Kardashians.
That's a
We're
big
gonna
deal.
talk about it.
Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson. Some of y'all trying to compare him to Will Smith, and I don't like it. I don't like it.
You don't like that, huh?
No, I mean it's just we'll talk about it.
All right, two different things. Okay, Antonio Brown.
Yes, y'all. This is about his rap career.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, speaking of rappers, what about Bad Baby?
Bad Baby. She became famous because of the, oh God, what show was it? Dr. Phil.
Dr. Phil. I was
Dr.
gonna say
Phil.
that.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about her net worth and OnlyFans as well.
Yeah.
And Sonia and I will be coming to OnlyFans in about a week. It's going to be called Behind the Scenes of Hollywood After Dark. I don't
After
know.
dark. Whoa, OnlyFans.
No, but these girls on OnlyFans are making some money. It's crazy.
They are making crazy money out there. I don't know if I'm bold enough to do all
you
of
just
that.
you just gotta do weird stuff. You don't even have to do anything sexual. These people, they like weird stuff. Like they like toes. This girl is making millions by sticking her toes in and out of milk on there.
Ooh.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
So you don't even really have to do anything. Just do
Okay.
weird stuff.
Find a niche. All
Yeah.
right.
I mean, I'm not going to do it, mom and dad. but,
Right.
You know,
Exactly.
look, be at home setting my account later.
Mama Wanda, Daddy, I didn't do it.
Right.
Have not signed up yet.
Right.
Yet.
Who else do we have?
Okay, so 50 Cent and Snoop Dogg.
If murder was the case.
What? 50 stays in the news himself, right?
Kind of. Well, because he be trolling people. So yeah.
Exactly.
You know.
He's trolling Benzino right now too. We'll talk about that.
Yeah,
Okay. And who do we have? The baby.
The baby, guys.
The
We got
baby.
footage from 2018. Yeah, it's interesting.
Very interesting.
Uh-huh.
Did you mention Lil Baby too, or we just
No,
doing
just
the
the baby.
Okay.
It's like all we got Bad Baby, Lil Baby, The Baby. It's-
Birdman Baby.
yeah.
talked
I'm just
about
about
last
to
time.
just throw baby on my name too, see if I can become a sensation.
Okay, you're gonna be Shanisa Baby, SW Baby,
I don't know.
SW Baby.
No, this sound like SWV.
It's too much
No.
like it.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sonya,
But
baby.
you know, speaking of nicknames,
Yeah.
where I live, we had a Braves event, and we were out there playing. You know that 3-legged jump thing, like you have to do in tug of war.
Wow. Put
And
what? One leg
baseball.
goes into a sack or something?
We were doing all that. And they were like, we had to come up with some names when we, played baseball, though.
Okay.
And so they were like, what's your name going to be? And I couldn't think of one. They were like, did you ever play sports? I was like, yeah, growing up I did. They
Yeah.
were like, well, what was your name? And I remembered I was on a basketball team in 8th grade,
Uh-huh.
and my name was Smooth S.
Ooh, smooth S.
That is
All right.
hilarious. I was like, yeah, Smooth S. They was like, really? I was like, let me look. No, it's not ideal, but that's the only nickname I've had. So
Right. Okay.
That's funny.
Well, every week we'll share a nickname. Mine, of course, is She Show Out. My friend named me that because I was showing out on skates one day, and she was like, "You're just such a show out." I was like, "Yeah, that's
I
it.
like it, though.
She Show Out."
I like it. All right. You want to go ahead and lead in?
Well, let's see who else. Tiana Taylor.
Oh, okay.
And Rihanna.
Okay.
Let's start off with Rihanna. Oh my gosh. Okay, so she's been looking so lovely in her pregnancy throughout,
Yes.
right?
She says she doesn't do pregnancy clothes.
She does not do
No
maternity
paternity
clothes at all. I don't blame her. With that body, is still beautiful with the pregnant stomach. She looks like she's about to pop too, right? How many months is she?
I thought she was gonna pop the other day. Like they've been getting ready. So glad we're past the cheating rumors. So
That's
we're past
right.
that.
So she passed the cheating rumors, and then what happened? ASAP Rocky gets arrested.
Oh, as soon as they get back on a private jet. Cops are waiting.
Waiting on him.
They said it was like 10 cops. Like everybody was down there waiting on him, and to take him to jail over a shooting that happened 2 years ago.
3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe somebody was just fishing. They saw his name was like in the news a lot lately. And
Well, you know my theory. They're just trying to take a black man down when he was
I
at the
know.
height of everything. He had it all. He had the beautiful diva R&B superstar pregnant, about to have his baby. What more could he want? And the next thing you know, they're taking him down at the airport over some charges that happened years ago. Y'all could have did this years ago. What? They knew where he was at.
he's hot right now. So you know.
That's what I'm talking about. They
He's
wait till they
hot,
get to
so-
the height of their success and then try to bring him down. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what else with Rihanna?
That's it. Just her being fabulous. And what happened? She had to cancel her baby shower. It happened on the same day of her baby
Yeah.
shower.
Yep.
That's awful. Come on now.
It is.
I wanted to see that, and then all the gifts everybody brought. I guess maybe she'll reschedule it, because if it was that day, everybody's already bought their gifts and they were ready to attend. So I hope she reschedules it.
Maybe. I want to go.
Yeah.
All right. Guys.
Gives us a chance.
We're going to talk about Mike Tyson next. Mike Tyson, we know he had a little beat down on the plane.
On the
That's what they're
airplane.
calling it. Okay, so there's a guy that we found out has a criminal record. Like, he's always in trouble.
Yeah.
It was a situation where he just kept harassing Mike Tyson. He even threw water at him. So Mike Tyson, turned around and started punching him several times.
Right, because who's going to take that?
So that's not new news. The part that's new is that it was a video that was just uploaded today where it was a fan, recording him right after. And he was on the phone laughing and talking. They said, well, not a care in the world. You wouldn't know that he was just escorted off the plane.
Right.
And then he started taking pictures with fans.
Yeah.
And so we saw that today. So Mike Tyson, I think he's a really cool dude. And
He
I
is.
don't think that would have been the outcome had that guy not been harassing him. Especially when I saw the video today. I'm like, he's just like laughing and talking to everybody. And they were like, he doesn't have a care in the world. So I don't know. I wonder if this guy's he is going to sue, because he already, hired 2 lawyers.
Uh-huh.
And, when I first posted, a lot of people were like, everybody was on Mike Tyson's side. Like everybody, we all were.
Yeah.
Then I started seeing other posts, and then I made a post. And it's just funny to me how everybody's cheering Mike Tyson on, but Will Smith did a slap.
Yeah.
And then everybody just, really drug him, And I, what's the difference?
Yeah.
And I think it's because we're used to seeing Mike Tyson beat people up. Like, he's all about violence. But not in a bad way.
Yeah.
But that's all we see Mike do for
Yeah.
how many years?
That's right.
So I think we expect that with him.
Uh-huh.
And Will, it wasn't expected.
Right.
But
So that's one good point, that Will Smith has been known as the good guy his entire,
right.
30 year
that's why
span
can't we give him
career.
a pass? You know what I'm
Right, I
saying? Like,
know. Never had an incident, never caught drunk anywhere. Just the silence,
never
the
nothing.
straight-laced guy.
Uh-huh. And Tyson, like I said, he's famous for beating people up, really.
Yeah,
so
he will knock 'em
We
out.
were used to it, and we were all cheering him on. When I saw, I was like, yes, glad that he, but
Yeah. And even
it's violence either way.
And even before Mike Tyson became a boxer, he was knocking people out. That's how he became a boxer. He was like, well, I'm knocking people out anyway, so let's just put it in the ring.
Oh God, there was this video up of him years ago when they tried to come to him about the rape case or whatever, the alleged rape case, and he completely goes off, and it actually, like, it's live TV, and he does not care. He's going off each other, like he don't care at all. But I like Tyson, and
I love Tyson.
I mean, if somebody was throwing water bottles at me,
Exactly.
I mean, you can only push somebody so
Right.
far.
Yes.
And they
Tell
said
me
this
about
man
it.
obviously had his, eyes on the money.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, antagonizing him.
yeah, everybody on the plane, well, not everybody on the plane, but a lot of people said he was drunk.
Yeah.
And that he was just he was doing the most. So now he's hired, A-list lawyers
Yeah.
that are going to come after Mike. But Mike seems to not really be caring.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Mike has no cares in the world.
None.
And back in the day, he was 21 years old when he was the champion of the world, 21, 22. And he was just a hothead. He was a hot young kid. Just imagine how
I
we
still
were
feel
at
like he the
21.
champion.
Right?
I still do.
Oh,
always
yeah.
love Mike.
Yep, exactly. That's how I feel.
You
He's
know
going to
what I'm
always
saying?
be my champion. Exactly.
That ear situation, though.
Right.
Back in the day,
I know.
was like,
But he was a totally different person. He was a hothead. He had a serious temper. He had a lot to prove in the ring. Just so much going on. And now he does comedy too.
oh, I know T.I.'s doing comedy now.
Right.
Let's do comedy. I mean,
I
everybody
know.
else is.
But excuse me, Mike Tyson did a whole stand up. It's like on HBO or something. It was amazing. The way that he was able to joke about himself and
Oh, I
all the
love it.
situations.
His voice is funny to me.
Right, his
Like,
voice
his
is funny. He
voice.
made fun of his voice. He made fun of all the little things about him.
Okay.
And yeah, he's just such a good spirit and knows how to take things
Yeah,
well.
But he will beat you down.
But yeah, he's still throw
Like, I'm
hands.
not mad at Mike
Right.
and I'm not mad at Will. So
Yeah.
you know.
So what the difference with Will though is Will had the breaking point, right?
Yeah.
But with Mike Tyson, somebody actually threw a water bottle. If somebody throws a water bottle at me and we're on the
Yeah,
plane,
you catch them hands.
I'm catching hands. And I hopefully the plane balances out because we're gonna rock it.
So you're gonna show y'all Chicago on Delta. Oh, that's funny.
Right?
Let's go into this OnlyFans stuff.
Ooh.
OnlyFans, guys. I found out about OnlyFans probably like 3 years ago, I think.
Okay.
I think it became more popular during the pandemic.
Absolutely.
Because people couldn't go to strip clubs.
Right, 2020 boys started heating up.
People, because then Demon Time came out of it too,
Yeah,
all this
yeah.
stuff. But OnlyFans is a service online that you can pay a subscription and you can see,
Ooh.
I guess whoever you want on there.
Uh-huh. Taboo things.
Yeah.
Mhm. Okay.
And these women are making so much money. Bad Baby, I hope I'm saying that right.
Yeah.
She actually she got famous after she was on Dr. Phil
Exactly.
because she was like a troubled teenager.
About 14 years old she
Is
was.
it 13? I was like, wow.
Okay. Yeah, 13,
Yeah.
14. Uh-huh.
And they said that she was just like her mom had her on there was just like, oh, she's terrible.
Yeah.
But now, she said she made 50 million
I believe her.
on OnlyFans.
Woo.
And if you think about it, if she got 15 million followers and they all give $1 but I mean, because I really was trying to figure out how these girls were making the money.
Yeah.
But then some people were breaking it down for me because I had to ask Facebook.
Right.
And okay, so I'm gonna tell you guys, Bad Baby, she broke the record. Okay, in the first 6 hours she was on the site, she made $1,092,762.63. That's a lot of money
In the first
6
hour?
hours.
In
No,
6
the
hours.
first
Okay,
6
gotcha.
hours. Okay, maybe I said hour, but no, first 6 hours. So 50 million, she had in gross revenue, 43 million in between April 2021 and April 2022.
Mm-hmm.
That 43 million in that.
Woo. That's a lot of money. That's
And I'm
nothing to
telling
sneeze
you,
at.
So I know a girl that is on there. And yeah, I mean, people are just, it seems like it's more for weird stuff
Yeah.
because there are a lot of people on there with foot fetishes.
Uh-huh.
And it's actually a lot of people to have them in life. Like, they're really foot fetishes.
Yeah, they
I
do.
met 2 men that were really creepy. One told me he wanted to take me shoe shopping and watch me put my foot in and out of a pair of shoes. That is insane. I was like, yeah, no. But I'm saying there's some weird people.
Yeah.
But these girls, they're on there, you know, like putting their feet in and out of honey and milk and all kind of weird stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm
Actually,
sure.
dip my toe in milk.
So is it also pictures and videos that they can do? I would guess.
Yeah, I don't know
That's
about
videos
videos.
for sure.
Like
Well,
maybe,
that is videos of
but
of
maybe,
putting their feet in.
I really don't know how it goes. But I thought it was the effect of being live. Like we're on live. I'm live streaming, and you
And
watch
they're
me
doing
put
weird
my
stuff.
toes in the milk.
Yeah. They said it was a girl on there. She made a lot in one day by putting her toes in mustard. What? I mean, that's just crazy to me.
Yeah. People actually eat on there as well, Shanisa. They're like, this one girl I saw, an Asian girl, she had like a whole 2 or 3 tables full of food, and people were just watching her eat it to see how much she could eat.
Just eat.
And she was making millions off of it.
You know what? I'm gonna find something to do. I'm gonna get on there and do entertainment.
Right. Hey, whatever you like to do,
I'm
just
telling you,
do it on
because-
OnlyFans, huh?
So these people, they pay a membership.
Yes.
There was a very sick situation that happened about a month ago. A girl that was on there found out her father was the highest paying customer, and she was on there doing sex stuff.
Okay.
Yes,
Wait a
that's what I'm
minute.
saying. So, and then she said she found out something by one day. She was on the phone with the guy, and then she heard her mom in the background.
No,
It was so crazy, freaky. And I was
that's
like,
too
you know
much.
what? I said, she had to have been molested. There's no way you can tell me this just started him
Yeah.
obsessing, and he's paying the most money to
Right.
see her doing sexual acts. That's creepy.
Yeah, that's sick.
And she said she was like, I'm flattered that my dad looks at me like
Oh,
that. I'm
really?
like, are you insane?
Right. Come
Yeah,
on, that's
so-
sickness.
Anyway, Bad Baby, she says she wants people to stop looking at her as the Dr. Phil girl.
And
she
now
just
what?
Bought a $6 million house in cash in Boca Raton.
Oh.
It's a mansion.
In cash. That's the way to do it.
In cash. She has launched her own record label called Bad Music. She said she's inspired by Kanye West to own her own masters. Y'all know I had to put Kanye's name in there, didn't I?
Yeah, that's right. Bring Ye back
Yeah,
into it.
so she said that, she's just pursuing music, her label and OnlyFans. Like, that's what she's going to do. And she says
Okay.
she's very wealthy off of it.
Yes, she is.
$6 million.
That's right.
Cash.
And you know how it works? So people pay the subscription, the membership fee, right? Which I think at the minimum starts at $30 a month.
Yeah, I heard
That's
like
more than
29.
Netflix.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, that's how they making these millions, baby.
Yeah.
They're charging
And
more
if
than
each
Netflix.
person goes that you have on Instagram, your followers go on to there, and yeah, I mean, I just never thought that something like OnlyFans could make you a multimillionaire.
That's right. They don't have any overhead,
But then by the
right?
strip clubs, all that was closed for a long time.
Yeah,
So
strip clubs. So
people
they
was
just
getting creative.
they ordered a pole from, I don't know where they ordered it from, Amazon somewhere. So they order a stripper pole, they put it right in their living room, put some LED lights in there, and they're just doing the stripper show right there on OnlyFans. So
Yeah,
no overhead costs for them. Probably not paying taxes on the money.
yeah. And, Black China just told us how she wasn't, but we'll talk about that later. Paying taxes.
And she had an OnlyFans too. She probably still does.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if they're making all this money, why stop?
Yeah.
Guys, Antonio Brown, we all know he's, exploring his rapping career
AB.
now with Kanye West. He said Kanye West was not featured on his music, but he had a big hand in, making the music. He said he paid for all his studio time and just really influenced him. So now Antonio Brown, he said he had a lot of success with Paradigm, the album. So now he wants to do something new, and he wants to have it to where only athletes are featured in his album and all his music.
I dare hear that.
So, so only athletes, so no rappers. He said NBA players, football players. He said in baseball. But what about like soccer and tennis? I guess they're not really cool enough, huh?
Right. They didn't make the cut. They didn't
Right.
make the draft pick for him.
So, yeah. So anyway, I don't know how this is going to go, but he said there are a lot of athletes that, do, be at home putting a little music together, but they never put it out because, people would laugh. So he said he wants to give them an opportunity to be creative. He said Shaq was the only one who made a successful album,
did.
Be an Athlete.
Yeah.
And Kobe, you know, he was in music for a little while. That's how he met his wife Vanessa. She was a model in one of his videos.
Oh, that's right.
Kobe, yeah, Kobe had a little bit of music out there.
That's right.
So so Antonio Brown feels like he's actually going to give athletes an opportunity that they probably wouldn't, you know, really try to do on their own.
Yeah.
Are there any athletes that you would want to hear jump on the track?
Yes. Oh, why can't I think of his name? The favorite 6-man, Lou Williams. Am I saying it right? You know? Okay, yeah, Lou Williams. Yes, he made an album, and it sounded good. I just didn't hear it on the radio, but I was waiting to hear it on the radio. So he can rap, and he was making some good music. So
I want him to get Tom Brady.
have
him do a little something on the mic. That would be funny. I can't think of anybody that I would really want, you know.
What if Tom Brady comes out rapping like Eminem?
Look, it's possible. I mean, he's great at everything he does. So.
Instead of Slim Shady, it's going to be Tom Brady.
Oh, Lord.
Right?
Lord. Okay, who you got over there next? Come up with rap names.
Right. Let me see. Tiana Taylor is suing.
She's so gorgeous to me.
She is. Oh, my
People
goodness.
think she's weird looking, but she's gorgeous to me.
Not weird at all. Especially in person, up close. She looks just as beautiful. Met her at the skating rink. She skates and she's beautiful. Her body is perfect.
Oh, my God, I know.
Right? She was in Kanye West's video.
Hey.
Whew. So a lot of people didn't even know who she was in that video until
that
then.
was like 2017. Yeah.
But of course, we know her from, you know, let's take the story back to her sweet 16 birthday. Yeah, she had it on MTV.
Really?
She was signed to Pharrell.
And that was our first time seeing her?
First time seeing,
Wow.
yes, ever on camera that I know about is.
Okay. I didn't even know she did that.
Oh yeah, I was a big fan of the Sweet 16 series.
I used to watch with my best friend sometimes.
Right? I was watching every single episode. So Tiana was there and she was like riding a bike and through the thing, skateboarding. At 16, she was with a big poofy skirt on through her party, like riding bikes and skateboarding through her party. And her mom was like, you know, wanted her to be more of a girly girl. She was just out there kicking it, doing her thing.
So that was when we first saw her.
Exactly. Like I said, she was signed to Pharrell for her music. And then, but she was acting. She's played in a lot of different movies, like Lottery, I think is the name of it, with Bow Wow. And she was playing the annoying baby mama. Do you remember? She was like, oh, his name was Byron in the movie or something like that. And it was Byron. She was,
Yes. When you see, yes. Yep.
I loved her in that. And she played in a movie with Mike Epps and T.I. And it was about them owning a chicken shack. They were brothers, and they owned the chicken shack. And she was the girlfriend inside the chicken shack, and she was just checking everybody in there.
It's too funny.
It was hilarious. So she has comedic timing and everything because she was hilarious.
Got you. Yeah, I never did. I don't know where I thought she came from. It just seemed like she was just always there. But
Right, like she just dropped out of the sky. That's how she's.
I never even thought about like how she came out.
That's how she's always been. And then she encouraged Pharrell not to change her image, let her keep her tomboy, sexy girl image, and it always worked for her. Her hair used to be big and poofy, and that's how she met Iman. She was doing Iman Shumpert, who's her husband, NBA star.
Oh, okay.
Yep. If he's still playing, but he was definitely a star, and he just won on Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so that was like last year. So now Tiana was doing a celebrity basketball game because she plays sports and basketball, and she's in there doing the celebrity thing. And Iman was like, I just love your hair. Her hair was all big and curly, and he was like, I just love it. And so they end up talking, exchanging information, and that's how their love story began.
Aww.
And they just got these two little
I love a good
kids,
love story.
right? I know. So they're so sweet. So this blogger had the nerve, the audacity to say, allegedly, because I'm not saying it, that Tiana overdosed because she was jealous that Iman won Dancing with the Stars and that allegedly he was cheating on her.
I heard that.
And she was like, none of that is true. I'm not going to be jealous of my man. I was rooting him on, and I know she was rooting him on because I was watching her videos and her Instagram and watching his Instagram, and she was like, oh, rooting for her husband, as she should be, right?
Yeah.
So
people like to say something negative.
That's right.
That's what
Look
they
at
do.
clickbait. She said, I will not be your clickbait.
Not today.
I am going to sue you. So good for her. You know, well, I'm not gonna be out here telling lies on people. We all in the same industry, right? And I'm not gonna be lying on them. So I'm only
on nobody.
Right?
You never know.
right. This stuff is gonna come back around to bite you one day. Yep. So tell the truth, folks.
Tell the truth.
Tell the truth.
All right, guys, the Kardashians versus Blac Chyna. So this trial, China's been trying to make this trial happen since 2017. So if you guys remember, Blac Chyna and Rob had a show called Chyna and Rob.
That's right.
Their relationship took a toxic turn. Some violence allegedly going on. One particular incident, involved a gun, another one a knife.
Yeah.
And E did not, green light it for season 2. One, because there was no more Rob and Chyna to even film together was, it was hard. And, the show just didn't really have good ratings. So Chyna, back then, she said, the Kardashians took that show from me. I could have made so much money. She said from speaking engagements, she could have came out with cosmetic lines.
That's
she
right.
could have so much. Look at what the show did for the Kardashians.
Exactly.
So Chyna's like, I had the potential, but you guys took the show from me. The Kardashians are like, no, we didn't. You just did, you didn't make it.
It didn't make it.
But
Well, she said she has the #1 show. That's what she said.
girl, that's like when Jocelyn told Wendy Williams
Right.
she had the
She
#1
told-
show. So anyway, the Kardashians have really been, just kind of putting this off, because they really didn't think it was going to go to court. And when we found out it was going to court, they were like, hey, do we really have to show up? And the courts were like, yes.
Yes.
So every day it's been Kylie, Kim, Chris, and Khloe.
Yes.
Kim wasn't there yesterday because she's with Pete Davidson in New York, but she's, they've been there every day. The jury selection was like 2 weeks ago is when it started.
Yeah.
They asked the jury, they said, well, the potential jurors, they said, have you guys seen any of the Kardashian shows?
Yes.
And one guy was like, nope, but I saw Kim K's sex tape.
Ooh.
And so I was dead after that.
Right, I know,
Like, he's
right?
like, I saw the sex tape though. So anyway,
Several times.
right, over and over and over.
Right.
So so anyway, they were there. They've been very active, very hands-on, because you just never know when it's a jury. Some people hate the Kardashians, some people love them.
That's right.
There was a juror, a potential juror, who said he hates anything with the Kardashian name on it. He was like, I hate the Kardashians. I hate reality TV.
Right.
He said it's destroying America.
Uh-huh.
So, it's love and hate on both sides. So, anyway, so that was jury selection. Trial started last week. This is the second week. And everybody's been speaking. Blac Chyna yesterday, she was testifying, but she now says she wants a do-over because they showed her pictures. Remember she had that revenge porn, situation where she said Rob put out her stuff?
That's right.
So
And he
they
did.
Yeah. So they brought some stuff up that they weren't supposed to. So Chyna said that it, mentally messed her up. So she wants a do-over. We don't know if that's going to happen.
Right.
Probably not.
How do you get a do-over?
Yeah.
I want to do the whole court thing over.
Right. Let me just start over.
Right.
So, Chris, I know one of the accusations is that Chris sent an email to E saying Chyna's ghetto and, she's violent, the show does not need to go on. Because,
who
that's
you
their
calling
child.
ghetto?
Right. That's her child, Rob. And it was some violent stuff going on between them, I think on both sides.
Oh, yes, it was.
So, so basically, Chris has already, testified. Kim was up there for a little bit. Kylie testified yesterday, and she basically feels like that Rob and, that Chyna and Tyga, she dated Tyga.
Exactly.
And she feels like Chyna might have started dating Rob to get back. Wait a minute, Chyna, Rob. Yeah. Anyway.
To get back at the family.
Yeah, you
Which
with
is my
ex
theory,
now. Yeah. So anyway, that was all a whole bunch to say. But anyway, needless to say, the trial's still going on. We're trying to figure out, what's going to happen next.
Yeah.
There are some looks in the room. Some people seem like they don't like the Kardashians. Some people do. Blac Chyna's mom is not allowed in the court.
She got kicked
She
out.
got banned
Tokyo.
already because of what she's been doing on social media. Because she's been really, really trying to come.
I know. I need to post a video of Blac Chyna mom.
Yeah.
Tokyo.
What's her name? Tokyo?
Tokyo.
Tokyo.
Well,
Okay.
there's China and there's Tokyo.
Girl, I can't. But so anyway, guys, Black China is actually suing them for $100 million.
That's right.
So
Get it, girl.
And you know, like I said, some people love the Kardashians, some people hate them. So we don't really know how it's going to go. But China says she has some proof that the Kardashians tried to end her career. And I mean, they probably did. Like, I mean, if it was your son and it was a toxic relationship and we don't want them filming at the same time and let's just axe the show. But China said that took money out her pocket.
And it did.
You know? So I don't think I see her getting $100 million.
No, they probably won't. But I'm on Black China's side on this one. I want it for Kris Jenner to be the businesswoman that I admire her being. Okay, and put her feelings and differences aside, and let these two just fight it out. Okay,
right.
Let the show run, and it would have been a great show too. Like
The ratings were bad and it was toxic. But
as it
they
got,
love reality TV. Toxic.
Reality shows thrive off of toxicity, and so the more toxic they became, the higher the rates would have gone, and they just were afraid to let Rob be shown in that light. Like right now, he's not even showing up in court.
Yeah, and
they're like, you got to stay home.
He said it's because he's staying home and he's
With the
taking
child.
care of Dream, and because trying to keep things normal for her.
As if they don't have
The
a nanny.
crazy thing is though, like all your sisters are in court.
Yeah.
Right
over
now,
your case.
over what happened with you and this chick that they told you not to date.
That's right.
And you at home.
Yeah.
But Rob struggles mentally. You know what I mean?
He probably does.
He popped away, Lord. He he was on the show, but then he walked away, like, because it was bad for his mental. So
They should have let it play out and give him some mental help in the end. That would
Rob
have
might
been.
end up doggone killing himself. Like Rob, I mean, they say he's
there's
really
that.
Yeah.
But he can still be that way right now. He's not even showing up in court.
I think he should show up in court.
What is his mental state right now? We don't know. We don't know because he's not showing up. He can't even come
We don't
outside
really
for his
see
own
him.
court date with his baby's mother. Okay,
Yeah,
that's the mother
no,
of his
I feel
child. Your sisters and your mom is at court
Fighting the battle.
battling against the mother of your child, and you're at home in the basement eating ding dongs. What's going on?
Yeah.
So-
yeah. And Rob, really, honestly, he's the only male Kardashian.
Yeah.
So he could honestly, thrive off of that alone. If he
That's right.
wanted to be out there in the like the only male Kardashian, he could have his own line to a bunch of stuff. He could be a billionaire himself.
Absolutely.
But like as the show went on more and more, and he had started gaining weight.
Yeah, more
people
weight.
started talking.
Because
and
at
then-
first, China, this is how she got in with him. She was like, "Let's go work out, Rob." Yeah.
she saw the dollar sign.
Right. Come on,
I mean, I'm
babe.
not mad at her,
Let's go work out. So she started working out with him, and she was
Kylie
like,
said it was a plan.
it was the
Kylie said
plan.
it was a
So she
plan.
was posting videos. I was watching. She was posting videos like, look, he's shedding these pounds. Rob is looking good out here. Come on, baby. Yeah. So they get closer. They form a bond from that she's helping him out, helping him with his self-image and whatever. Then their relationship goes down the toilet, and then he started gaining weight again.
See,
But look,
I should
don't-
have met Rob because Rob was cute back in the day.
Yes, he was.
was.
He was
He
very,
was.
very attractive.
But I don't come down on people too much when I know that they're struggling with stuff because
Yeah.
like people actually end up be trying to take their life out here. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why
I wouldn't want something to push.
That's
Somebody
why I
into one
implore,
thing.
I am begging the Kardashians, let's start off with Kris Jenner. If you are listening, get that man some help. Do not just hide him in the basement, hiding him away from the cameras,
Chloe said
the
he's
court
in
dates.
therapy. Chloe said he's in therapy.
And how well is it going?
I don't know. We don't know. No.
So somebody needs to monitor the situation. That's
It
what I
might
want.
be.
That's okay. That's
There's
what
a
I want.
possibility.
I'm a big advocate for mental health, seeking
Awareness.
help, awareness. I think May is mental health awareness. I think
don't
so.
know, but my friend committed suicide in February. It's just insane.
This past February?
Yeah, just 2 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
So it's crazy.
It's real out there, and they
People
really
they
need to
feel
address the
just-
situation.
Yeah, and it's sometimes it's people you never would think.
And I think if therapy was really working, that he would be in court. He would be strong enough. If therapy is working, you're strong enough to do the things that you're supposed to do.
Maybe a situation where they're like, stay away. You gotta. Who knows?
Yeah.
We're not there in the basement with them.
Right. Come out of the
That's
basement.
me. I shouldn't say that, but yeah, we don't know. But all right, guys. I told you guys maybe 2 months ago about 50 Cent and Snoop and If Murder Was a Case.
Mm-hmm.
That show was going to come out on Stars. Remember I was telling you guys about that?
Yes.
And because, when Snoop was in a big trial case, himself over allegedly killing somebody, but I think they found out it was like a bodyguard. I can't remember. But he was, on trial for murder when he had the biggest album out,
Right.
And so 50, had talked to Snoop. They had been, just trying to see how they can put it all together and make a show about it.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of not really a documentary, but not really just a show. I don't really know. But they were, they announced that it was going to be called Murder Was the Case.
Right.
It was set up to become on, Stars.
Of course.
Everything was great. Then now Stars is not greenlighting it.
What?
So here we go with Stars again.
Uh-huh.
50 is just so over them.
Yeah.
Because Stars, they pick,
Pick and choose.
which way they want to go. 50 said they always give him a hard time. I would think they would be loving him. I mean,
Right.
like, are you crazy? Some people are saying maybe they don't want another drug dealing, killing, whatever show on their network. I don't know.
But that's what the whole network is.
I mean, I wasn't doing nothing
It's
until
their bread and
50.
butter.
Yeah, so I don't know, but that has actually been canceled.
Mm-hmm.
So
canceled.
it's not going to happen.
Uh-huh.
No, if murder was the case.
Right. Because the thing about it with these executives, which means they are the man, when you mouth off, they're gonna hit you where it hurts. They're gonna hit you in your pocket. So I wouldn't be surprised
Yeah. Be surprised if what?
that they're not greenlighting the show,
Yeah.
but canceling the show completely. See, because it's like two different things. Like if you later on down the line, you can get greenlit. But if they're just canceling, saying we're not doing this and we're not doing that, that's a whole nother thing. And it's because, in my opinion, I don't know, allegedly, they're doing this in retaliation to him speaking out and saying that. So like the executives, they want to do whatever they want to you, but you cannot speak out about it. You cannot take a knee. You take a knee, you get blackballed. So
Yeah.
that's
Colin
all.
Kaepernick.
You gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold them. You gotta be careful what you say. It's a shame because what he's saying is true, and he should be able to speak his mind, freedom of speech. However, when you do that, you get some backlash.
Yep.
So
That's always.
so whenever you,
possibility.
yep. So just like in a job situation, if you go to work and say, hey, and that's why I don't like this, you better be ready to pack your bags and go to the next TV station or to the next radio station or to the next job, because that's what's happening.
Michael, so you got some complaints.
Right.
I'm just
I got some complaints about the station, dude.
she wrote some stuff down before she came
That's
in.
right. I got a whole notebook full of stuff over here, man.
And her attorney is coming in by
Yeah.
the end of the show.
Right. And Mike will be like, well, you could find you another radio station. So,
Michael said, bring it. I want it.
right.
Bring it. Oh, man. Last thing I have was there's been some footage released of the baby's altercation in Walmart.
Wow.
It was a killing.
Yes.
But, yeah. So anyway, most of us know what went down. The baby, everybody's baby these days, but the baby was at Walmart. He said there were two men that were approaching him,
Yes.
saying stuff, and they were first trying to figure out if it was him. They found out it was him. Then, the baby said he felt threatened. It was some words exchanged, and that's why he shot the guy.
That's right. He's been claiming self-defense.
He's been,
That's why
so he never got
off.
charged.
Never got charged. Self-defense.
But now as we are, hearing about different situations, more altercations, he allegedly got into a fight with somebody, one of his artists, actually. Saw that video. Then another video came out. So
and nobody knows the reason why
No.
his artist's name is Wisdom. So if anybody knows the reason why he
Let
turned
us
around,
know.
look, he turned around. He was
turned
walking.
around
And,
yeah,
woo!
and then he came around. Like
Right.
I watched it probably 23 times.
Exactly.
Because I was like, what in the world? But anyway, now knowing more about his altercations, his recent
Yes.
stuff, now it's bringing up the case where he killed the guy.
Yes.
And Rolling Stone put out some footage, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna tell you all what they said was in the video. I'm gonna tell you what I think.
Right.
So in the video, they are saying in the surveillance video that the baby, the guys are kind of going back and forth, and then the guys turn away to walk off.
Yeah.
And then they said that's when the baby started, hitting them from the back, all that. And then as they were walking away. And the baby has said what he was doing was trying to get a jump on them.
Yeah.
Like they was going to hurt me, so I had to hurt them first.
Right.
So, but everybody's saying they were walking away.
Exactly.
So
like
I watched the video and I don't understand what's going on. Like, because one of the guys is like, some people think he was reaching for the gun and then he got off of it. Like, but if the baby saw him reach for the gun, I mean,
Yeah.
then you see they're facing this way. It's really weird. I watched the video so many times and I really still don't understand it.
hard
It's
to make it
weird.
out.
So, but my point is like, he is being, now everybody's asking, like, did that guy really have to die? And is he just a violent person? And the guy's parents are talking.
It was a 19-year-old guy.
Yes, his name was Craig
that he
something.
killed.
Yeah. So, it's just, I don't know. What do you think?
What I want to know is, where was this 2018 footage back when he had to go to court for it?
Well,
what
see,
is
so
this?
I don't think they
What-
even charged him. Like, it was no court. I think that he just said self-defense.
And that was it. And the police didn't pursue
Honestly,
it.
that's what it seems like, because he was never even charged.
Sounds like a stack of cash got handed to somebody that same day.
Possibly, and so I don't know, but
Allegedly.
yeah, so people
But
are.
okay, excuse
Somebody
me.
said that the industry is really trying to cancel him hard. They're
Yeah,
saying
they are.
somebody somewhere is really trying to cancel him. And,
Somebody's got it out for him. But Rolling Stone, reveal your sources. I want to know who leaked this information. Who leaked this
That
video
video?
that should have been brought out back in 2018, where he could have been charged if there's something in the video that is
And
proving
because you would
different.
think the surveillance video would have been checked.
Hello. So
Like,
nobody did
but
that?
I'm gonna be honest. I looked at it and I don't really know what's going on. Like, it's not really clear. It's not, it's not like how we're looking. And if I was to show you a video, like, it's far back. It's a little like I don't know who's who. I'm just going off of what like this person was wearing. This. I mean, it's
That's right.
really.
But it's enough.
Oh yeah.
It's
I mean,
enough to make the people think now.
because if they're walking away and then, but he said it's called trying to get a jump on them. Like,
Yeah.
let me get them before they get me. But that's not really self-defense.
Exactly.
They have to be on you. Then
Right.
you turn around and do, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
it's like shooting somebody in the back. How you gonna prove self-defense with that?
right.
very difficult.
He's like, I'm got to jump on them. They was going to. But yeah, it doesn't really work like that. Do you think there'll be any charges later? Like,
That's hard to say.
because
Like I said,
if
allegedly
it
in my
would've
mind.
went to court, then they wouldn't be able to charge again. That would be double jeopardy. But
Right.
since it didn't go to court,
Exactly. What are they gonna now try to take him
I
to
don't
court?
know.
We're gonna
I haven't-
charge you now. I don't know.
yeah, somebody has it out for him possibly. Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
who you got next?
We'll
girl?
watch it unfold.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Who else didn't we talk about? I think we talked about everybody. Nene Leakes is suing Bravo.
Oh yes, Nene Leakes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of tired of Nene.
I still love Nene.
I'm kind of tired.
I know.
I'm tired of, the whole. I'm tired of Portia. I'm tired of.
You tired of the Real Housewives of Atlanta?
Be like, I don't want to be, but. I'm tired. I like Love and Hip Hop. I'm tired of all
Wow.
of them. I
Yeah.
don't know what it is.
Tired
But
of
you know what?
reality
I say
shows?
I'm tired of them. But if I'm bored and then I do cut on one of them,
Yeah.
then I'll be sitting there for 3 hours watching it.
See?
It's crazy. I was in Vegas with my best friend.
Mm-hmm.
We could have been doing anything on the strip. We were in the hotel. She was changing the channels.
Yeah, you told
And it
me.
was on Basketball Wives.
Mm-hmm.
And neither one of us had really watched it. We were sitting there for 4 hours. The maid, the housekeeper, she was sitting there too. Like, we were into this. And I looked at my phone. I said,
Mm-hmm.
do you know we're in Vegas on the strip?
Wow.
And we're sitting in this
Watching.
hotel room
Uh-huh.
watching Basketball Wives. So it's like, I don't want it, but if you put it in front of me, I'm probably going to be there for like
I know.
4
Well, let me
hours.
give you some backstory on Nene Leakes.
Yes, please do.
So some people know the whole story, right?
Mhm.
But
Are you one of them?
that know the whole story? Of course.
Okay. Give
But-
it to us.
Yeah, behind the scenes of Hollywood. So many people now know the story, but a lot of people still don't. So for the people who don't, all right, it all started one day with a young lady. I guess I won't reveal her name because, but she's a nice young lady. She was married.
We like
to,
names, don't just like
right.
I'm just
she was married to a wealthy dentist, I believe, and he was going to all the wealthy parties in Atlanta. So we're not just talking about the rich parties; we're talking about the real money with the owners of the Braves and so forth. Those kind of parties, right? And so Nene was going to those same parties. So Nene and her husband Greg were showing up at all these parties, and everybody would say, "Where's Nene?" And this was long before the Real Housewives was even thought of. Okay.
Oh, really?
Yes. So she was just the toast of the town with all the wealthy people, and everybody was like, "We love
Really?
Nene. Where's
Wow.
Nene?" And the reason why I didn't know about it, maybe I don't know if you, because we weren't at those parties. Okay, I was at like
And I
T.I.'s
guess
party.
social media wasn't up there.
I don't know, but
Because
like
I never heard nothing about.
I was at the regular rich people's parties. Okay, I was
So I guess social media wasn't out then. 'Cause
No,
we
it
would've
was-
heard.
no,
but
it
would
was
we had
out.
heard about her then through social
so
media.
social
if she
media
was all that?
social media was out, but there's still like a
When
lot.
did Housewives start? What year was that?
Ooh, I don't know, but it's still a lot of people having those type of parties that we don't know about. The general public will never know. Okay, so anyway, so she's at those type of parties, right? The super duper elite, and not so this because everybody's looking for Nene. The lady, she was into producing TV shows. She says, "Now I should kind of circle something around this Nene character because everybody loves Nene, right?" All right, so now Bravo. Andy Cohen, he came from radio and he started doing a vlog on Bravo. Bravo had like reruns showing, and they had Real Housewives of Orange County. And so Real Housewives of Orange County was pretty good. I used to watch it. I watched it from day one. I'm a day one fan. And so Andy Bravo would come in between and do his vlogs, and like you get a
I
piece of
thought
Andy.
Nene started the Housewives here in Atlanta.
Nope.
Like it was. Oh, I
I'm
didn't know
giving y'all the
that.
backstory.
Yeah. Okay. No, I
All
was
right.
just talking about. Yeah.
All right.
I thought the Nene was the one.
The very first one was Real Housewives of Orange County. Starred a lady who is in life insurance. So I guess that's what caught my eye because I have an insurance background. All right, so now this is centered around that. I'm watching that on the afternoons. Andy is doing his vlog with like a setup in this room, and it's good. Just pulling you in, but that's it. The station was just showing reruns, and all the only one show that anybody was really watching. Okay, so this young African American lady here in Atlanta decided they need to have an all-black Real Housewives. They got this Real Housewives of Orange County. You need an all-black one, so she presented that idea and they accepted. They said, yeah, sounds great. So they interviewed Nene in her home in Duluth, and Nene said, if you want some more characters that are hot like me, I could give you the names. So Nene picked the entire cast of the first season, and she said, and if you want a hot white girl, her name is Kim. And I know
I know Big Papa.
Right, and Big Papa.
He's my dad's friend.
But it was
Big
good.
Papa.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's so funny because like my dad had told me before that you know like I know him. He's a great, really great guy. I know him and his wife. But you know when he told me he was Big Papa, I was like, you would never ever think. But yeah, I mean he was funding her lifestyle. Like that was. Talked about on there. Yeah, I mean, he's really the sweetest, nicest guy. And he's been married forever, but yeah.
But it would have been an entirely 100% all black cast if it wasn't for Nene saying, "Bring my friend Kim on." So
and
now
that's when Kim came in talking
that's
about
when
Big
Kim
Papa,
came.
right?
Talking about Big
Taking care
Papa.
of every,
taking care of everything.
And
his wife,
never
his
guess
wife
who
looks
he
just
was
like
by.
Kim. Did you said you met her? She looks
She
just.
she don't look like her to me.
Yeah, show some pictures.
She don't
I've
look
seen
like her to me.
I've seen pictures. Yeah, they look alike.
Like Kim Zolak?
Yes, they look alike.
Oh.
Yeah.
But hey,
You don't see it.
know,
But anyway, so Kim and Nene, we watched their friendship fizzle in front of the camera.
I didn't because I was.
Well, I was watching.
Right?
I was watching every single episode, and they became arch enemies. They started hating each other, right? And so
Was
Kim,
that just for the show, or were they really?
it was for real.
Wow.
They're like they don't speak now. Where they started out being friends. Once again, Kim would not have been on the show if it weren't for Nene. Nene picked every single person on that show that first season. All right. So now Nene is suing Bravo and Andy Cohen because she's saying that during that time that Kim was on there, Kim was doing all kinds of racist stuff.
Yeah, I heard that.
Making racist remarks and all
Yeah,
of
because
that.
Big Papa, he's not black.
No, he's not. And so she was never reprimanded. And so allegedly that is what the suit is about. You let this racism continue. I endured it. I suffered it all this time.
I mean, and Kim's
and
been
you all
on the show
encouraged
for
it.
how long? Like this is all a long time ago. Why is she just
Yes.
now bringing it up?
Yeah.
She wants some money.
It's time for the
Because
paper.
I'm like, why is she
Time
like
for-
Kim has been
time
off the
for the
show
paper.
for how long? She's been off for a long time.
Yeah, she has. But now Nene has been off the show. Nene has been off the show for a year or so, and so now.
So she got this discrimination, but she
It's time for
didn't
some
bring it
money.
to them while she was actually on the show.
No, it's now that she has left the show. Now that she has left the show, she's needing some money.
Right.
It's time to get paid. If you
Money
won't
grab.
let me back on the show, because look, at first the rumor was about a month ago, Nene is coming back to the show. The fans want Nene back. Nene come back.
God,
Nene
I'm
come
so
back.
sick of these
But
women.
Bravo and Andy was probably like, no, she's not coming back. And now she has the lawsuit.
Well, when Greg died, Andy Cohen, you know, they had reconnected, like, and you know, he was just like, you know, sorry, you know, about your husband. So they reconnected, but it wasn't, you know, what, like they still didn't like each other.
Right. No.
And Kim's so like, what's she doing these days? I know she came over to reality show, tardy to the party or something.
Right. Tardy for the
And
party.
then
Yeah,
she-
something like that.
But yeah, I know Big Papa. All right, guys, thanks for tuning
in.
Behind the Scenes of Hollywood on Power 108.9. I'm your girl, Shanisa W. Follow me on Instagram, Shanisa W, or Facebook, Shanisa Whitehead, or go to ATL Media Pass for some funny, hilarious entertainment news.
Absolutely. My name is Sonia Jackson on Facebook, and my Instagram is She Show Out Media.
Because she show out.
Because I like to show out. That's what Zena Brown said. Shout out to Zena Brown. Gave me my name. Show out. You know what I'm
She show
saying?
out. All right, guys, we will see you next Tuesday.